Tonight on Vega411, for the first time ever in Vega411 history, Kenny Supreme sits down on an intimate conversation talking about music.
That's what the lyrics are. Like, literally, me and B put it together.
Love.
Like, I'm not trying to blame anyone, but they brought that out of me.
Yes. Heartbreak.
Like, and without performing and stuff like that, like, I think I would be going crazy. Music helps me bring it alive.
On a special event episode. What's going on? It's Vega411's Heartbreak on Cauldwell, and it starts right now. Heartbreak on Cauldwell's out.
Yes, it is.
Aren't you excited?
Yes.
We are here live in a brand new setting. This is wonderful. We have, look what's playing.
Yes.
We got the whole ensemble. Kenny Supreme's new visual, Be The One. And you also, Deja Vu, if you guys didn't know, he also has Deja Vu also. We got everything here. It's a celebration.
Yes.
And we got Moscato.
Yes, we do.
Moscato set. Compliments to Prospect Avenue, who's sponsoring Kenny Supreme on Heartbreak on Cauldwell. Do you drink wine?
Yeah.
Bitch, you drink everything.
Yes, I drink. Not everything.
Not
but I
everything.
love wine.
No. We love wine. Okay, so we gotta open this.
Okay.
Oh my God, Cindy. Do we have our PAs? Cindy's not here.
Why is no one ready?
Yes, for Miranda and
Yes.
there was. Why is no one ready? I live. Well, Kenny, I want to say congratulations to your first ever EP, Heartbreak on Cauldwell. It's finally out. Are you excited?
Yes, so excited. I'm so happy that it's out. I'm so happy that I get to share it with everyone right now.
And you know what? We're celebrating, so you know what this means? We have to start toasting.
Girl,
I'm going to
give me
toast
some.
yours first.
Yes.
How much you want? Would you like a little slither or would you like a little bit more? Is that good?
That's fine.
That's good? Okay.
Let's go.
We got our wine, Moscato. It's called Barefoot Pink Moscato. And I want to say, this is to friendship. This is to continuing on your journey. More stuff, more music, more performing. And we just like wrapped up our first ever short film.
Yes, we did. I
Can't
can't
wait to
wait.
tell.
Oh, it looks so good.
This is some more blessings
Some
to
more.
you, Kenny Supreme. I really love you
Thank
with all my
you.
heart, and this is really wonderful. Finally, I told you for so many years, I said, when your album comes, I'm going to do the interview. I told you I was going to do the interview.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
And we're
I
doing
stuck to
it.
my word.
And it's here. It's out,
I love
guys.
it.
It's out.
Are you excited? Oh my God. Well, let's say the toast of this.
Let's do it.
So, like, before I even begin to start the whole interview, my only question that I have to ask is, who's singing on the album?
Me.
Me who?
Myself, Kenny Supreme.
So is Kenny Supreme the one singing, or is it Kenneth Padilla? Because
No.
like, I know you go by a stage name and it's Kenny Supreme, but you are Kenneth Padilla.
Exactly.
So when I listen to the music or anybody, my only thought when I came into doing the interview was, my first question is, who am I interviewing? Am I interviewing Kenny Supreme or am I interviewing Kenneth Padilla? Like when I'm listening to the music, like who is who?
Kenny Supreme.
Okay.
That's who you're interviewing.
Okay.
That's who you're listening to on the album. Because that's, I guess you would say that's the side that handles the heartbreak, that handles the emotion. And that's what I do through my music.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kenny Supreme is singing that music.
Okay. You've been working on music for years, since 2014. From the music now that we got the album and you finally put it out, how different of the journey that you went through from the first time you started doing music to it has evolved to now? What can you say about the music from then of 2014 to music 2021?
I guess the stories change. My story was way different 5 years ago. And I feel like what I'm talking about now is things that I recently went through, like more. Like before when I was, that was another time. 5 years ago was another thing I was going through. Now I get to experience new things, and unfortunately I experienced more heartbreak.
Okay.
So that's what I'm talking about in the album.
So it has evolved in its own way, but music of pop genre still stays the same.
It stays the same because I've always wanted to make sure that I show that I'm sad in my music, but I want to have fun with it, because I don't want to sit, when I listen to music, I want to sit there and be like, I want to feel the music.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
With dance music, it brings it out.
Okay.
It makes me feel it.
Okay. So that's how you decided to take so much time to get to this point of making this album. You had to do a lot of self-discovery.
Yes.
And you came up with Deja Vu and Be the One.
Yes.
So Deja Vu and Be the One were the first two singles that first came out before the even album came out.
Yes. So Deja Vu, actually, that was the very first song that I wrote for the album. And I started it for the album. And then that's when Be the One came. Okay. Shortly after. It was during quarantine.
Okay.
I was going through a lot of emotion because we were stuck.
Yeah. So we went through a lot.
Yeah, I know everyone was going through it.
We were stuck. Like, I come into your house all the time trying to be like, Kenny, what's going on? What are we doing today?
I know.
He's like that rolling up blood. Like, same little shit, girl.
I saw you the most during this quarantine. So
you was like so stressed out, but
yeah.
But you wrote music.
Yes.
You wrote music.
Yes, and I was able to write what I was feeling and be the one, because I was feeling a lot of loneliness.
So that happened during quarantine, like the emotions really were pouring out.
Yeah, like we weren't able to really do anything. So like it would just be me in my bedroom with my laptop, and then I just started listening to beats and all of that, and things just started coming to me.
How are they similar, but how are they different?
Okay. So, Deja Vu was based on the relationship I was in.
Okay.
And that person, they actually kept giving me little signs of like cheating, infidelity, and things like that. So that's what I let out in Deja Vu. And it's about that relationship. Now, Be the One is after, so it ended up being the aftermath. I didn't end up working with this person, I didn't end up working out with this person, so it just made me sad that I couldn't work out with this person.
So if you really think about it as a musical scholar, when they listen to both Be the One and Deja Vu, they're kind of like
they're similar as they're talking about the same person, but it's different stories about this
right, because Deja Vu is actually the effects of what had happened during that relationship, while Be the One is the beginning.
Yes.
But you put them separate. You put them opposite.
Deja Vu is more of me dealing with insecurities, because I always felt like this person was cheating because they gave me whatever. And Be the One is an apology. Like, I'm so sorry that we didn't work out. I'm so sorry that I made my mistakes, you made your mistakes, but forget it, just be the one.
At what point you got to, in your process of making the album, when you was like, finally I got it. It's it. This is the album. It's happening. Where were you? And what were you doing? Who you was with when you said, I think I found the direction, how the album's gonna go. It's happening.
I was actually with my co-writer B, and we were in Atlanta. We had literally just finished Liar, and we had finished writing Liar in Atlanta. So that was actually the very last song for the album, because we already had Alone, I already had Deja Vu, Love, I had all of those. Liar was the final one, and I was like, that's it, it's done.
Yeah.
Liar is the finishing product. Like, I said what I needed to say for the album.
So you had over, how many tracks you recorded?
Maybe 10.
You had 10 tracks and only 5 made the cut? See, look at the process of elimination. And the artists have like 90 songs, like Gaga, and only 10 made it. You're like, what the fuck happened to us all?
And you know how many times I changed the track list? Like, so many times. I had different songs.
So you had 10? Okay, this is something I don't know, because we talk all the time. You had 10 tracks, and only 5 made it?
Yeah.
So you've been working on it for like 6 months or a year, or?
Maybe a year. You could say a year.
During COVID?
Yeah. That was the very first time I started putting the album together.
And I know, maybe too hard for you, but I know I'm only telling the truth, cause it's feeling like deja vu. Feeling like, it's feeling like deja vu. This ain't feeling right, cause it's feeling like deja vu. Feeling like, it's feeling like deja vu. Don't know what to do, should I let go of you? Deja vu.
So Kenny, this is the first time you really had somebody who was really pushing you to make this album, and his name is B. But you also had, aside from your songwriter, you also had a couple of producers who came in and out, working some of the works of some of the tracks. Can you give me a list of the people who was involved in the album, from the writing to the producers, on what songs?
Yeah, definitely. So let's start with the track. Be the One and Love, they were both produced by Jacob Critch.
Okay.
But the beat on Be the One was produced by Invert.
Okay.
Invert's in India and Jacob Critch is in Canada.
So you started to work international people.
Yeah, international.
Not in the Bronx. He was like,
no.
He was like international girls.
Not even the US, because even the US doesn't get my type of music. Okay, girl.
Why? You've been having a lot of problems from 2014 to now in the US, and they were not really getting it.
So I needed to work with you internationally.
Okay, so Jacob Critch and Invert.
Yeah,
shout
they
outs.
worked on Be the One and Love. So now
My
Be the
favorite
One.
song. You know I love Love.
Yes.
But we're getting silent.
Be the One was written by me. I wrote the whole song.
I love that one too.
Yes. I know, I love that one too. Love, I started writing, but then another artist, his name is Ty J Rules, he actually helped me write Love. He wrote the verses.
Okay.
And then, let's see, now we have Deja
Okay,
Vu.
so we have Ty J for Love. So you co-wrote with Ty J on Love. And then who produced that was Jacob.
That was Jacob, yeah.
And then Be the One was Invert. And you wrote that from scratch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then now, Deja Vu and Alone, I worked with Christopher Ambrose.
Okay.
He produced Deja Vu and Be the One.
But
he produced. Okay, so Christopher Ambrose, he produced Deja Vu and Alone.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
That's the last track.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He helped me write some of Deja Vu, little things. And he helped me with the harmonies. And now Alone, B helped me write that.
Okay, so you had a little bit of different type of producers from different genres, because I know Christopher Ambrose is very pop.
Yes, they're actually all pop.
Okay, they're all pop.
Yeah, all the producers, they
But your writing is very R&B.
If you want to say that.
Because B is he writes a lot of R&B, but because it's love music, it's very R&B with pop beats.
Yes.
Because it's love.
Yeah.
So it's a different mix. So all the producers were all pop.
Yes.
So they all kind of got your style. So when someone says, what is your style? What do you say?
Pop.
Okay.
I would say pop.
But
And
like,
I do
specifically,
would
what
mix
is your
it.
specifically, meaning like in terms of like sound wise?
Pop because it's all dance music.
Okay.
I love a lot of dancey music. Anything you can dance to. Be the One is really the only song that's very slow on the album.
And it has like a little bit of urban as
a little urban.
It has a lot of
R&B-ish
ambience.
there. So I think I would kind of mix R&B-ish lyrics with my
I kind of feel like it does.
Because I think it does. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, because it's,
It looks.
I mean,
sounds
towards me,
R&B.
like if anybody was like watching, like, because when I've listened to your music, it has a pop beat, but because you're talking love and a lot of heartbreak, when I think of that, that's like R&B. Now, a lot of people were like, oh, but it's not R&B because it's not like classic R&B. But technically, when you think of like the style and what you're saying,
Yes,
it's very R&B. Because even if you take those lyrics and you put it in like,
and even the melodies, they're very hip hopish R&B.
that's what I wanted to say.
Pop dance.
That's
beats.
exactly what I was trying to
So
ask
that's
you.
what it is. Yeah, the
Because
melodies.
it's pop, but it has, your style has urban-esque hip-hop with the bass line and the beats and the drums. Because when people think of pop, they think of like that bubblegum,
Right.
very white girl, wasted kind of pop. But because it has, the bass line is pop, but it has the edge of like the drums and the urban-esque to it. So that's what gives it the R&B flow.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Even when you was bringing Deja Vu, when
Yes.
you first like we was
Oh my
sitting
gosh,
down,
remember you helped me with Deja Vu? You
That was the
literally
first start.
broke it down with me. And no matter what, I would ask you like, wait, what if I put this? You're like, but it's your song. You
Yeah, I was, 'cause I was
it's
like-
your song. All I'm here is to help you.
Just
And
be the vessel
we
to help you.
literally was taking it verse, and like you was telling me, I was telling you the situation, and we wrote it down, and I'm just putting it into. It was everything.
It
was
worked out because I
amazing.
remember when you came to my apartment, you literally was going through a lot
Yeah.
emotionally, and you was so like
I was going through
anal,
it,
like
and
I need
that's
to write this. I
deja
need to
vu.
write this. Yeah.
It
Because did you go
literally-
through a breakup like 6 months after when you was about to write it, or was it fresh?
I was in a relationship when I was writing Deja Vu. That's why the song came about.
And
'Cause
that's
I was
when
in a
you had
relationship.
to, and you had to birth that ASAP,
Yeah.
even after the
So
breakup.
I was just like, oh, I'm so over it. I feel like I'm living every relationship I've ever been in because they all show me signs of fidelity all the time.
They don't show you enough love.
No.
It's mostly like a lot of fidelity.
Yeah. Well, is it infidelity or is it fidelity? I think it's infidelity.
It's infidelity. Infidelity.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of it's just showing signs of infidelity.
Yeah.
I never actually caught them doing it. I lie. I did catch them. Cause I'm crazy, a little crazy. Okay.
So
that's
wait,
what
you
we're
have
gonna
never.
get to.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
You
I
never caught them,
definitely
but you've
caught
had
them.
these stories because
No, I definitely caught them.
okay. You're gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, I definitely caught them. But we're not gonna say how. I mean,
Well, you know, it's not all about infidelity because you also bring love to the table.
yes, always.
So,
I give my love.
oh my love. We gotta talk about that
I'm
one.
gonna take a ride.
Because I want to talk about that. Because it's not
Yes.
only about breakup, you also want to talk about love. So we'll be right back to talk about the art of love.
Never thought anyone could make me feel the way I feel about you. Right by my side, we were so inseparable. Chills down my spine every time you looked in my eyes. No, I don't want us to end. Give me a second chance to show you I love you. You want me to give up, but I don't give a fuck, 'cause I know I love you. Just be the one for me. Just be the one for me. Oh baby, you belong to me. Just be the one for
Oh my love, come on, take a ride. I need you to fall. Oh my love. One of the highlights
Yes.
in the middle of the album,
Yes.
strategically placed in
Yes.
between the heartbreak, all the heartbreak, the sadness, the crying,
Yes.
but we also are uplifted.
We still want to have fun.
We want to have fun,
We want to go through it, but still want to have fun.
but we're still talking about love in a different light.
Yes.
So, you know, once you put out the album, most of the highlights were Love and Liar. They were
Yes.
like really neck and neck. So my question is, originally, when I first found out that you was working on a song called Love, I already expected you was about to do a mid-tempo pop ballad. Because I'm thinking like, oh, it's heartbreak. Oh, it's sad. Oh, it's going to be a ballad. Okay, I know where it's going to go. But instead, you actually shook me when you came up with this. Listen, I love this fucking song. I know you be like, oh, but there's better songs.
There's other songs in the album.
But you know I love dance music. You know I'm a dancer, so I love that. Like, the way the production is and the way the song is, it's so fucking amazing. Like, I just see myself in a fucking club, and I don't take ecstasy, and I don't take acid, and I don't take none of that shit. But I see like me really hyperventilating, sweating profusely in a club, seeing somebody making out with them, being nasty, being dirty.
That's literally
It's
what
the
I was.
sound.
That's what I was thinking of when I was writing it. Like literally, I'm in a club, looking for that one person.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like, you know, that moment when you lock eyes with somebody and you just be like, tell me you want me.
Yeah.
Tell me you want me. Tell me you want me. Tell me you want me.
Yes.
Like, it's
and it's
one of
like you're not
those.
gonna stop and get out this club until you just do it.
Mm-hmm.
But why was it? What made you decide to have like a club anthem song and title it "Love" and not make people think like, oh, it's a ballad?
Well, it was called My Love.
Okay.
But for the aesthetic of the album, me and B, we worked on like the set list.
Okay.
We wanted everything mostly one word because it just looks better, you know?
Yeah, more
And it's like,
simplistic.
yes, love.
Uh-huh.
Boom, it just tells you right away, what are we talking about love?
Uh-huh.
But in a different way.
So that was the producer. Well, the writer was Ty J. He helped you with that song.
Yes,
you
he
said.
definitely did, yeah.
And the producer was
Jacob Critch from Canada. Shout out to Jacob.
He's doing amazing.
He did that, yeah. And last time I checked, he was charting in a different
Get outta here,
country.
really?
Yeah, like he produced a song for this artist, and the song was charting
in
yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
Wow. You talk a lot about heartbreak, and that's mostly what you're about in this album.
Yes.
But in a good way, like you said.
Always. Yeah.
But anybody who listens, they're gonna assume, are you talking about a specific person, or are you just basically talking about a multiple amount of relationships that you've had throughout the years? And if so, have you really looked back on this album and say, well, maybe they were never the problem. Maybe I was the problem.
All the songs are about a specific person, obviously. And I'm not naming no names. So
No, you're not.
don't try. Because I know
No,
I know
I
you
didn't
like
say-
Wendy Williams. So
No.
what is the name?
No, I was not gonna
So what are
ask.
the names?
I'm not gonna ask. I'm
Like,
just, no. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it's about a specific person, not about multiple people. It's just
It's multiple
very-
people,
okay.
but different
Scenarios?
types of scenarios, different types of stories that I've went through. Yes, give me more.
So when you was writing it, you took little bits and pieces of each scenario and put them into songs, but
Yeah.
a lot of it is about one person.
Yeah, and what you're saying, did I ever think it was me? No. It
Why?
was never me. I definitely would say I take a part of it, part on it. I take a part on my heartbreak because I did make dumb decisions.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I'm not trying to blame anyone, but they brought that out of me. They brought that sadness, that anger, that everything. They brought all my emotions out of me. These specific people that I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Do you think you will ever find love? Do you feel like you want love at this time?
I do, but I'm okay with being alone for now.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm working on what I love to do. And before, I was always worried about another person. I didn't worry about me. I always put my like them before Kenny. But shit, I lost my train of thought.
No, it's fine. I mean, what I'm trying to find out is just like, because you're talking a lot of like, they hurt me. I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm this. And you feel like you're reliving a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, do you get to a point where you feel like, I know I'm going to find love, no matter one way or not? Or do you feel like, I don't think it's ever going to happen because of this moment, living through this album?
I feel like with this generation, I hate when people bring up generations and stuff, but I'm gonna be that person. I feel like in this generation, it's hard to find love because no one really wants love.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I think they like the idea of love, but they don't want it. So I feel like maybe one day, but I'm not stressing it right now. yes, I went through these heartbreaks, but I feel like I'm pretty much over them, over the heartbreaks. It's just dealing with myself now.
And just maneuvering your way into like promoting the album and seeing what happens.
Yeah, and I thank the people for definitely breaking my heart, because I wouldn't be able to make an album.
No,
like
that you wouldn't be able to live through what you're saying and living it, and like even like going through these things of crying in the shower.
Yeah, I'm emotional. I'm very emotional.
I hear it in the music. I know.
Emotional. Like it's hard to I always am emotional. Like you can literally, when you see when I'm mad, like you can tell I'm mad. You can tell when I'm angry. You can tell when I'm sad. So it's hard to hide emotion, but I do my best to hide it.
Want to see more of Vega411? Just go to www.youtube.com/Vega411 What's Going On and catch up on all the latest past episodes from special guests.
Struggling musician too, they know what it was to be poor, they know what it was to have and not have.
Live performances.
You want me to give up, but I don't give a fuck. Baby, break a sweat, baby, break a sweat. Don't get tired yet. I could fall in love with you.
And so much more. Vega411 is available on all social sites. Follow right below. So Liar and Alone, how did those songs came about?
Well, both of those songs I wrote with B. And it's so funny because we were both going through the same situation, but differently. Like, honestly, the same type of situation, but different guys and different, like, types of ways, like, it came about. So, like, Alone and Liar were written, like, me and B were going through the same situation, and we were literally sitting in a cab, in an Uber, and he literally was going through, like, a sad time with someone. And I was there, and I just felt all this emotion. He was crying, and I started to cry with him.
Wow.
And we were both in the cab just crying our eyes out, and I'm like, you're so much better, like you're so everything. And he was just so insecure and being like, oh, I'm so over it. And it's so funny because that situation made the song Alone. And we were just sitting there thinking of that moment that we had, and I'm just like, I noticed, like, we were crying, and I'm like, I don't want to cry anymore. And that's when, literally, and I was just like, I don't want to fucking cry anymore. Like, I'm done with crying. Like, I feel like that's all I do. Like, that's all I freaking do. I go through my emotion. Like, so we put that in the song, and I was like, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
And you ended it with Alone on your album. And then Liar was the song that was the intro into ending it to Alone. That song was also written with B as well. B helps you take it a step up.
He even brings me out more vocally.
Yes.
Like, I feel
I hear it in the vocals.
What? We're not going to get into how... You were there for Liar.
I was there.
You was there for Liar.
During the whole recording process. He's anal.
He's so anal about his work. But that's why they sound good, though.
Like the inner workings of like some of the songs that are upbeat. But then when you started with Be The One, you ended it again Alone, and you ended again sad, lyrically, but with a pop beat.
Yes.
The question I want to ask is, you started sad, right? And you ended it, this is what's reality and this is my life. I'm still sad. Are you happy now?
Sometimes. Not all the time. But music, it helps me like get through it, everything. And without performing and stuff like that, I think I would be going crazy. Music helps me bring it alive. Music brings it to life, and that's what I love about it. Look at everything's happening, girl. Like, it's how I envisioned it, and it's coming to life. And I got to say it through my music, and I feel like I feel good. I feel great because you guys like are hearing what I'm going through. Like, I know you've been through something. I know you guys feel what I feel. You guys been through the heartbreak as like me. So it's like, that's why I put it in music. It just helps me.
I want to say, with all that you have done and all the music, people are really going to enjoy. People are going to dance. People are going to cry. People are going to love. And people are going to have a lot of self-evaluation about themselves. I mean, look at these beautiful visions. Like, you have Be the One, and you finally have come a long way with everything that has happened, from Deja Vu to Be the One to Love and all those great songs. But I want to do kind of like a little game. It's like a question and answer. I'm going to give you a sentence, and you're going to finish the set, and you're going to give me the answer to the sentence. Okay? All right. 10 questions.
Okay.
To be the one for me, they have to
they have to be affectionate. be affectionate.
When I'm alone, I
sing a song.
You sing a song when you're alone?
Yeah.
Is that what you do? You sing a
Yeah.
song?
I'm always singing alone.
When you're alone?
When I'm alone,
Okay.
yeah.
It feels like deja vu when I'm... These are crazy questions, right?
When I wake up, I feel like everything's the fucking same.
When you put on your underwear,
Right.
and you didn't wash it.
I know. No, always wear clean underwear, guys.
Right. I wear panties. Yes, with the whole nine, guys. Don't start that nonsense. Oh my God. Okay. Check this one. The first person I call when a heartbreak becomes existent in my life. Who's the first person?
My mom.
The last person I speak to before I go to bed.
No one. No. It depends on the day, I guess.
I really feel like nobody. My phone is dry.
My phone is dry.
You should see my phone. It
It's
usually tell
literally
it
dry.
So you don't have nobody before you close your eyes. The last.
I mean,
person.
it depends on the day, like I
Yes, imagine. Get heartbreak on Cauldwell.
Right.
When I'm in the club, my heart needs blank, but my mind wants blank. It's two you have to fill out. When I'm in the club, my heart needs blank, but my mind wants blank.
My heart wants to have fun. And what was the other thing?
My heart wants to have fun, but my mind wants...
I'll drink.
I was dead. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say a drink. But my heart wants to have fun, but I want to drink.
Right.
Oh my! I was like obvious. The color red defines me the most because
Red means wearing red is like having. Red means love. Red means war. Red means blood. You know, like it's so powerful and fearful. So like that's why I love red, and it stands out. I like it.
so yes,
It's hot.
I came prepared. So
It's
it basically
hot.
defines you because
Yes.
you take risk without this cause.
Yeah.
Okay. You got 3 more.
Okay.
The last time I cried, and what was it?
On this show.
I knew it. I was gonna like, he better say this on this show on Vega411.
Because I haven't cried in a while.
Yeah,
Okay?
so it was this show.
Great, thank you.
The last time. So I caught him on that one, guys. The last time I felt free.
Ooh. Today. Really? I felt free today. I was starting my rehearsal. Today was my first day of rehearsal. Okay. And I felt free dancing.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning choreography where there's gonna be a whole show. It's gonna be a big show. And I can't wait. So I felt free just dancing to the music and bringing it to life.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Sum up your album in one word, if you can.
The only word.
One word.
Heartbreak.
Kenny, what's coming up for you? You have a couple of shows coming up. You're performing at Brooklyn Pride. Congratulations. That's a cheers to you for that.
Yes, give me
Brooklyn Pride, your first ever, I would say your first ever LGBT festival event? Am I, or no?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we going to expect from Heartbreak on Cauldwell live in color on June 12, 2021?
Well, it's gonna come to life.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be amazing. I can't even explain it because I feel like if I explain it, I'm gonna give too much away.
Okay, so don't give too much. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have that.
You're just gonna see, like, if you guys have came to my shows, you see how I go off when I perform. I love to go off.
So you got Brooklyn Pride.
Yes.
You also have
I have Brooklyn Pride.
June 12th.
Yes, and then after that, there's 2 other events in Queens, and I'm trying to do Bronx Pride.
Okay, that's on July 13th.
Yeah, well, everything's still pending, so whatever. And then, there's supposed to be another show, the 11th.
Okay,
by an
June?
artist. Yeah,
Okay.
no, July.
July.
July 11th. By an artist I know.
Okay.
He's gonna do a whole showcase.
You can now really feel free. I think this is a defined moment of you feeling free. Like they finally got to see who you are.
Like, wow, I love it.
Isn't it good?
Thank you guys for streaming. Like, thank you so much for the positive feedback, and I'm bringing more.
For those who don't know you, really quick before we close off, how can they find you? Even though they've seen you so many times.
Yes. So, hi guys, my name is Kenny Supreme. You can find me everywhere, Kenny Supreme. Literally anywhere. Literally search up Kenny Supreme and I'll pop up. Start on Google,
Twitter, Instagram.
Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud. SoundCloud, I have everything there.
Kenny Supreme, I want to say congratulations.
You know, a lot of people were saying to take that part out of my
Whistle PG Show and Heartbreak on Cauldwell is out now. Stream it on all social platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music. June 12th is the first ever live performance of Heartbreak on Cauldwell with Kenny Supreme. Make sure you take everybody with you, your mom, your dad, your friends. Like, even if they be like, please take me to a Kenny Supreme show, please. And you're like, fuck off. It's okay. You have to come to a Kenny Supreme show. It's important. It's going to be the best show in your entire life. Brooklyn Pride, June 12th. I'm excited. And also, buy all the singles available on digital platforms.
Right, perfect.
This is Vega411, a special segment, and we just finished on the line. I love you, Kenny. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is it, guys.